Okay, so if we focus again on the introduction and development of the drone technology, so really like what this technology has been introducing like within that space is really first the capabilities to being able to I guess like there's a cost differentiator between like flying an helicopter, I guess, and a smaller drone. What's how did that in technology just like innovate and revolutionize like these specific market segments?
Yeah, so as I'd mentioned, before, in order to get a basic collection from an airplane or even a helicopter, you're talking about, tens of thousands of dollars. And now with a drone, if it's a smaller area, it could be hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars. So it's reduced the price significantly. Of course, that's within a small area that the drone can cover. Of course, if it's going to be a bigger area, then you need to have a bigger tool for that job.
Hmm.
But specifically, the innovation with drones, I mean, it's improving safety because it's doing things that they wouldn't even consider flying traditional aircraft for. Like if you're doing a roof inspection over just one or two roofs, there's hardly that they would ever consider to use a traditional aircraft for that. There are services that do regularly collect that data and do make it available, but the granularity sometimes is, not quite enough. Like for example, you might be able to see that there's damage on a roof, or that there might be, some sort of discoloration in a facility, like the lining of, a piece of equipment. But you wouldn't be able to see the true detail unless you had something that could get closer. So it's really enabled people to get places that were much harder to reach. And then from the kind of the not just pure aviation, you can actually fly drones inside of things. So there's
Hmm.
a tower that has some sort of component inside of it that you need to check. You could fly a drone into it, or a tunnel, or like a tank, or a furnace. You can fly drones into places that you couldn't get a traditional aircraft. So it's really made it much more accessible to a lot of different industries, especially inspection. So if you think about like big smokestacks or big furnaces that they have at different kinds of plants facilities, you could actually fly a drone up the tower and into that area to inspect it when it's turned off. Whereas it's going to be really hard to fly a helicopter and be able to get that close and be able to get the camera angles necessary to do that inspection. So they would just send somebody up with a rope, and they would climb up the tower and have to climb into these dangerous areas. So it's really improving the safety.